Welcome to Poland-Estonia for the final game on the final day here in Group A in this Olympic pre-qualifying tournament. Israel will go toe-to-toe to Estonia to try and keep their hopes of qualifying for Paris 2024 Olympics next year alive. Earlier today, the Czech Republic picked up a 94-82 win over North Macedonia, and that has made the result here today in this final game even more interesting. I will take you through the maths shortly. There is plenty for us to go through. Certainly not the most straightforward qualification situation we're in, but I will be able to explain all to you as we build up to today's game. As I said, the Czech Republic came away with a 12-point win against North Macedonia as North Macedonia exit this Olympic qualification tournament. And there is the table as you see it. The Czech Republic currently provisionally top of the table. North Macedonia will finish bottom on 0-3 no matter what happens in this game. But we are waiting to see whether Israel can clean sweep with a 3-0 or whether Estonia can please the home fans and take it into a three-way tie with three teams having a 2-1 record. Israel have looked impressive in pretty much the entire 18 minutes that they've played so far here in Tallinn. They'll be confident heading into this final game. And it was interesting to see. Opening game, it was Sorkin and Ziv that looked good. In the second game, it was Madar and Timur stepping up against the Czech Republic. But Coach Bedalakmi is certainly spoiled for choice with the talent that he has in this roster. Qualification for Israel, relatively straightforward. Destiny in their own hands for sure. Win and they go through top of Group A with a perfect 3-0 loss. If they lose, then it becomes complicated for them. If they lose, they need to lose by 23 points or less. That would still see them through. We're now going to have the Estonian team introduced as Henry Drell is the first to the floor. And the passion from the crowd here has driven this team on this week. And bear in mind, they're only 4 points short of entering this final game, unbeaten like Israel have. A 3-point loss on that opening day to the Czech Republic. However, qualification for the semi-final now really hangs in the balance. First things first, they have to win. A loss, and they will bow out, and their chances of being at the Olympics disappears. A win will see them through. Nice and simple for them. However, what size win that is will lead to a different position in the group. If they win by 7 or less, they'll finish second. If they win by 8 or more, they will finish first in the group. Why does that matter? Well, if you finish second, you're going to play top of Group B. And if you finish first, you'll play second place in Group B. So it certainly helps you in the semi-finals on Friday if you're able to do so. Estonia, a very strong team. That's where their strength comes from as well, that unity as a team. Different players stepping up in different games and different stages of each of the games they've had. And from an opposition coach's perspective, that's a nightmare. Trying to scout them is near impossible. Trying to isolate and lock out their key players is just as tough as well. As Christian Coulomé is introduced, the final player to come to the floor. As coach Jukka Toijala is also introduced. We'll now have a break in commentary as we have the national anthems of both teams. First, the national anthem for Estonia, then the national anthem, first the national anthem for Israel, then the national anthem for Estonia.
The national anthem of Israel. Nüüd aga head külalised, võtame üles Eesti ühendkoolid. Vana Eesti hümni juures. The national anthem of Estonia.
The crowd, if they weren't pumped before, they certainly are now. Both coaches exchange gifts on the half, as do the players. They will now lock in, ready to go for what is a huge game between two very talented teams. Here are officials for today's game. We have Andris Outrogers, Martin Kozlovskis and Zafir Yilmaz from Latvia and Turkey respectively, as coach Bedalakmi goes and shakes some referees' hands. We are now just a few minutes away from our opening tip. Remember, everything could play. Both these teams could progress through to the semi-finals, and either of these teams could end their Olympic journey here today. Here's the starting five for Estonia. It's Drell, Jyrkatam, Kievas, Kononchuk and Kullamäe. That's a strong starting five. In particular, Artur Kononchuk, the 23-year-old, averaging almost 13 points and 5 rebounds a game. Plenty coming off the bench for coach Toijala as well. In particular, Raiesta and Treya. There he is with the Estonian Brain Trust. Head coach for coming up for 3 years now, Jukka Toijala. But at the other end of the floor, Israel are ready to go and stuffed full of talent. Here's their starting five: Sorkin, Madar, Artsi, Blazer and Ziv. As I said before, Sorkin and Ziv, stunning first game. Madar stepped in that second game alongside the Israeli captain, Bar Timur. But they can hurt you in numerous ways from all over the floor. Coach Bedalakmi is ready to go. He'll want to close this one out in style. He'll want a perfect record heading into the semi-finals. If he does, that will see Israel go through as top of Group A and the Czech Republic join them as the runner-up, and that will be based on the head-to-head. In fact, wouldn't it be based on just the win ratio of the Czech Republic having 2 wins and Estonia having only 1? We are now under a minute or so away from the start of this game. Fans jumping onto the social media. We'll now jump into the huddles, listen to the coaches.
Vaatad 1 korda, vaatad 2 korda, kui ei saa, siis Kono, paned Kristjanile, oled laiali, okei, ja siis liigume tavaliselt.
The teams are pumped and ready to go. The coaching staff have had the last impact they can have before we go live here. Both fives on the floor as we are ready to close out Group A of... Both fives on the floor as we are ready to close out Group A of this Olympic pre-qualification tournament in Tallinn in style. Israel go in as favourites for sure as they enter unbeaten, but Estonia, with the crowd behind them, they are a match for any team. Let's see how this one plays out. Strap yourselves in. 40 minutes of world-class basketball ahead of us. And we're underway here in Tallinn, the final game of Group A, the Olympic pre-qualification tournament. Israel against Estonia. Which team will leave today with their Olympic hopes still alive? It could be both of them. It might only be one of them. Drell inside, gets the first score, finds a smart little way to duck under the defense. Madar hands it to Sorkin. Sorkin dribbles it off the back of Ziv. Drell picks up the loose ball. Hands it away to Yurkatam. Draws the foul. Madar called for the first foul. Nick Yurkatam going strong. There's Drell throwing himself on the hardwood for the extra possession. A little bit of body contact. Here's the drive by Henry Drell. Yurkatam at the line, 67% across the first two games. Averaging 8 points a game. That is on the back of a 13-point opening game outing, so struggled in game day 2. Wasn't necessarily needed though. Hits them both. Estonia with a nice early 4-point lead. Madar onto the wing. And that's just strong basketball, but not strong enough. The defense holds firm. Kulamay. Yurkatam ends up on the floor again. This time doesn't get the foul or the score. Madar tries to kick it to the weak side corner to Outsi, but it's batted out of bounds. Possession will remain with Israel. A little over a minute gone. Estonia will not lose this game for a lack of effort or passion. They ran the Czech Republic so close on that first game day. Inside. Sorkin. Oh, look at this physicality between the bigs. Sorkin just ducks through and gets the score. Looking forward to the battle in the paint between the front courts for these two teams. Plenty of skill, experience and strength going at each other. Foul's going to be called as Kievas is wrestled from behind by Blazer. Second foul of the quarter for Israel. There's Sorkin. That is going to be a fun battle between Sorkin and Kononchuk. Kulamay. Shot clock at 4. Drell will have to do something. Puts the 3 up. That's way too flat. That'll be a shot clock violation, and Israel will take possession. Coach Toyala, well respected around the world. really does do a great job here for this Estonian team. Plenty of young players in this Estonian team as well that will develop under his tutelage. Outzi trying to find Blazer, does so. Shot clock to 7. Foul's going to be called on Kievas. So he gets in a wrestling match with Sorkin. And this is what the Czech Republic tried to do in game day 2, just overplay Roman Sorkin. Just make it impossible for him to even catch the ball or get to the bucket, keep him cold all game. Outzi, a little bit heavy-handed. Kuulame brings it up over the half. Plenty of pace here with Estonia. They want a sprightly, high-tempoed game. Mismatch down in the low post. And it's thrown away. 4-on-2 break for Israel. Sorkin draws the foul from Yorkatam. It's the right call. I'm not sure what he's frustrated by. There's the break. Absolutely coming forward on him. Still moving forward and sideways. Sorkin at the line for free throws. Spent plenty of time at the line in the last game. 77% in this tournament, Roman Sorkin. First of his 2 is good. Doesn't get the second to roll, though. Israel shooting free throws pretty well, 82% across the first 2 games. Here comes Ziv, though, on the steal. Oh, misses the layup. Rare mistake from Yaftac Ziv. Kuulame, soft right hand, uncontested. Oh, what happens at the other end? Well, Sorkin gets out and puts it down. Katam, free-flowing basketball here in Tallinn. Both these teams have hit the ground running here in the final group game. Madar calls for the screen from Sorkin. He's got the mismatch he wanted. Step back 3 is rejected. Kuulame will trigger the transition. Doesn't have numbers, though. Comes out. Kuulame for 3, off. Where's the rebound? It's batted around everywhere and it'll remain Estonian ball. Listen to the crowd here in Tallinn. They're bringing the noise. There's the rejection. That sparked the fast break for Estonia. But here is the throwdown. The one-hander all over Henry Drell. Tries his best to fight back, but Sorkin punishes him. Kievas looking for options. Into the game has come Riesta as Yorkatam's gone to the bench. Rebound by Kievas. Kuulame open for 3. Not this time. Look how hard both teams are having to work to secure possession off the boards. Love the hustle. Ziv now into Sorkin. Surprised Sorkin didn't try and back it down. Ziv will put the 3 up. Rebound ripped down by Drell, and it falls off. I think it was off Kravitz. So it will be Estonian ball on the baseline. As expected, very little separating these 2 teams in the first 5 minutes. Kuulame comes back out. Bats it away. Ziv just jumps over the defense to bat it away from Kiervas. Inside, Kiervas, right hand off the glass, that's no good. Kononchuk steps in and taps it in. There's the right hand off the glass. Kiervas though, Kononchuk reads it well and is there to finish. 5-point lead here for Estonia. Coach Belalakmi is going to call a timeout. Let's listen to his huddle.
קודם כל תעלו את רמת האגרסיביות, זה אחד, שתיים, לכו בקדורים, הם שומרים מאוד מאוד גבוה עדיני, חפשו את הבקדור, כל התקפה חשובה, יש לכם לב קל, שלשה, להיות מאוד מרוכזים. אנחנו משחקים את הפלואו, הוא חדר עליך 77 הזה.
Coach Belalakmi wanting his team to tighten things up somewhat, certainly not playing as crisply as he knows they can, and Israel not in critical condition in this game. Clearly a win for them is okay, but they can lose by as much as 23 points here against Estonia and they will still progress. But if they lose by 8 points or more, they'll progress in second place in the group and have a harder semi-final. For Estonia, any win will do. That will see them move forward. Kravitz waits for Sorkin to come to the top. Patience here from Israel. Shot clock at 6. Kravitz for 3. Not the prettiest of shots. You could almost feel a lack of confidence as he let it go. There's the pass. Oh, that is beautiful transition basketball. In full flow. Artur Kononchuk gets it to go. That foul is on the floor though. Kononchuk up to 4 points alongside 4 rebounds already. There's the foul on Madar. He wanted a continuation. That's the transition. Cut is at full pace. The pass from Riesta, absolutely millimeter perfect, and it had to be as well. As we see Tas come into the game for Kiervas. Also the Israeli captain Timur has come in for Ziv. Madar open for 3. Doesn't make them pay this time. They did give him quite a bit of space. Kulamay into the wing, an early 3 ball is good. Estonia lighting the arena up right now. They're up by 10. Beliza, poor pass to Sorkin. And Israel at the moment, I don't know if it's complacency because they kind of feel they have a foot in the semi-finals going into the game, or it's just Estonia's level that is knocking them off their stride. But at the moment, this is some beautiful Estonian basketball and they absolutely deserve to have the lead they've got. Drell. That's a tough pass really for Tas to hold on to, as Drell has taken a shot to the face. The play will continue. Timur now. Madar, too heavy, rebound as Drell reaches up, but Madar sneaks around the back and steals it away. I think Drell's bleeding and he's asking for the refs to call a break, as he's got blood. I don't know where that's coming from. Is it a cut below his eye? I think it might be. He'll have to head to the bench to get that sorted out. This is where he got it. Oh yeah, elbow. Coming down on top of him from Outzi. 2 meters tall, Altzi. And he's felt that one, Henry Drell. In fact, there's been a technical call on the Estonian bench as well. Clearly their frustration at the officials not stopping the game when Drell was bleeding. Madar will go to the line for the technical free throw. Makes it, brings the Estonian lead back to 9. Baseline ball now for Israel. And that is what the technical foul is for, as Drell kicks the bench. He's lucky that, having been subbed out of the game. Oh, that is a smart play by Timor. I'll just finish what I was saying, though. As Drell had been subbed out of the game, he's classed as a bench player, so it doesn't go down as a personal foul. Timor just throwing it off the back of Riesta, going for the layup and drawing the foul. Look at this smart play. Absolutely heads up play there by Timor. That's why he's the captain. Years of experience. Rattles home the second. Kononchuk slows it down. Still 11 for Estonia to use on the shot clock. Kullamäe down to 4 now. Riesta's going to have to get something away. He's going to draw the foul on Madar. Madar is very, very hyped right now. Just needs to control and channel that. It's absolutely the right call. His left arm hooks in the arm of Riesta. Madar goes to the bench with his second foul. That's problematic. He had a huge game day too. Jan Madar. Kullamäe. He'll step back long too. That's short though. Where's the rebound? It's long. Straight into the hands of Treya. The 3 ball no good though from Riesta. Estonia's lead still at 7. Sorkin using the pivot as much as he can, but can only put up a hook shot air ball. And that's been thrown out of bounds by Matthias Tass. From Estonia's perspective, really 8 is the magic number. If they win this game by 8 or more, they will progress to the semi-finals. Top of the group. So they will take on second place team from Group B. Remember, those finals take place on Friday in Gliwice in Poland. Ziv moves it to Kravitz. Kravitz attacks the baseline. Oh, that is textbook reverse layup along the baseline for Yair Kravitz. Almost stolen away from Riesma. Foul's going to be called on Altzi. 4th team foul of the quarter for Israel. Both teams now in the penalty. Strong drive to the basket, but the door is closed off. Riesma just about holds on to possession. Jumper is short though from Treya. Stolen away, good hands in the passing lane. Sander Riesta falls into the hands of Treya. Riesta puts it down with some power. 7-point lead for Estonia as we get close to the final minute of this first quarter. Israel struggling to get their offense firing right now. Ziv backs it out. He's looking to take on Tass with the foot speed. Crossover, steps in, elbow jumper, long rebound, falls back to Ziv, but he loses his footing. It's out of bounds. Israel will regain possession. There's the thunder. Two-handed throwdown from Sander Rayesta. And that got the crowd on their feet. Coach Bedlakmi knows that this crowd will play their part for sure. Ziv now with under a minute left in the first quarter. Sorry, Timor, in fact, attacks the basket. Chachashvili called for a 3-second violation. Seen a few of those this week. Officials certainly looking out for them, watching the bigs getting camped out, setting up tent and a little stove in the paint. Risma. Three ball goes up and is good. Treya nails the three, his first bucket of the game. And this is what Estonia can do to you. They can rain the threes down. Been averaging over 33 points a game across the first two in these qualifiers from outside. Kravitz now slides through and just finds the narrowest of lanes to attack. Yair Kravitz having his best game so far in these qualifiers. Little sidestep three, that's flat. And that will be the end of the first quarter here in Tallinn. Electrifying from the home team Estonia. It's Israel 12, Estonia 20, 10 minutes in the book. Here are the percentages. As you can see, Estonia shooting from outside, 6 of their 20 coming from downtown. Israel yet to connect from outside, and that is your difference. Here are some of the top plays from that first half of first quarter, of action. Started well with Drell just going at the basket. He picked up an injury halfway through though, a little cut under the eye, which has needed attention. But Israel looking to batter their way to the basket at times and have been successful. Their leading scorer is Roman Sorkin, the big man there with 5 points. For Estonia, their leading scorer is Artur Kononchuk, who has 7 points at this stage, 1 from 2 from downtown, as well as plenty going at the basket. Here is the transition. There is the three ball that he hit. And that's the cut under the eye of Drell. And this is him getting a bench technical, just kicking a chair in frustration. His frustration was aimed at the officials, but quickly Estonia got back to work, and Sander Rayesta getting the crowd on their feet. If you have your phones to hand, please do scan that QR code. That will get you where you need to be to download Courtside 1891 streams, schedules, and scores. If you're a basketball fan, that app is something you need on your phone. It'll bring you action from all around the world. Second quarter underway here in Tallinn, the Olympic pre-qualification tournament here in Estonia, and the home team lead Israel by 8. The end of the first quarter in the final game of this group. Foul's going to be called. That one on Kasper Treya. There's a little miscommunication from Estonia on their rotations. Left Chachashvili wide open under the bucket. He'll have to earn his points from the free throw line though. 75% across the first 2 games. Gabriel Chachashvili. Madar on the bench, had 2 fouls early in the first quarter, so coach Bedalakmi being safe than sorry. Chachashvili hits both free throws. His first points of the game. A little bit of full court pressure here from Israel. Estonia looking to break it. It's a 2-2-1 press. They just can't get caught in the corners over the half, because that's where the trap will jump them. Yurkatam hands it away now. Oh, right hand off the glass from Tass is heavy. Estonia with a chance to trim this. Sorry, Israel with a chance to trim this lead even further. Chachashvili muscling his way under the basket. 23-year-old stepping in. Oh, and that's a poor pass from Raiesta. Estonia's lead has been cut to just 4 points now at the start of this second quarter. Offensive foul is going to be called on Yiftach Ziv as he runs into, I think, is it Tass? No, it's not. It's Yurkatam. He's appealing his case as Raiesta heads to the bench. Back into the game comes Henry Drell. Hermet also comes in for Tass. Drell now with possession at the top. Trying to find just a few millimeters space, kicks it out, and another 3-ball. Kasper Treya putting in a shooting clinic. His second triple of the game. First points of the quarter for Estonia. Timor. He's going to try and cancel it out straight away. He can't. Estonia looking good right now. Yurkatam, a rushed 3. That's good defense. Really chased him hard on the perimeter. Gave him no space to get it away. Ziv, pick and roll. Doesn't use it. Timor will slash to the basket instead. Reverse layup is good. Where has this version of Yair Kravitz been in the first 2 games? He has absolutely come in on a different level in today's game. 6 points for him already. 3 from 4 from the field. Stolen away. Chachashvili, though, does the hard work to get the steal, but the pass is off target to spark the transition. Back into the game comes Ian Madar. Electrifying is probably the best way to describe him. Also coming in for Estonia is Kuulame. 3-ball goes up, and it's a 3rd triple of the game for Kasper Treya. Look how ice cold he looks. Absolutely phenomenal. 5 on the floor for Israel at the moment is Altsi, Chachashvili, Madar, Timor and Ziv. Almost 3 minutes gone in this second quarter. Estonia withstanding the Israeli barrage right now. Here is another 3 from Treya. Look how relaxed he looks stepping into that one. Timor sneaks in and finds some space in the paint to get Israel within 6. Estonia on the floor with Drell, Treya, Yurkatam, Hermet and Kuulame. It's thrown away though. Oh, big and 1 play. Nathaniel Altsi just toughing his way to the basket. steals it away and pushes the pace to get the score. Here's the steal. Yeah, just the rip through from Hermet, not crisp enough, and Altsi too powerful, too strong. Has his own way at the other end of the floor. Timeout has been called by Coach Toijala. We're going to jump into this Estonian huddle, hear what he has to say.
Se tuleb liikuduse pead, okei? Ise oleme loodud. Nüüd 2 korda see otse out. Sa ei lähe sinne. Sa kaitsed seda korvi alust. See on sinu mees 2 korda. Ta on teinud korvi siin. Enam ei tule. 2 korda. Maala press. Mängi üleval. 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 Okei. Maala press. Üleval. Kolme.
Impassioned timeout from Coach Toijala. Plenty of fans, young and old, ready to go to cheer this Estonian team on in the hope that maybe next year they'll see them at the Olympics. No tickets already selling out exceptionally fast for Paris 2024. So if you were thinking about it, make sure you go across and check that out. Kievas has come in for Hermet for Estonia, as we see Altsi with a chance to complete the 3-point play. He doesn't. Off right. Estonia hold on to this 4-point lead. Kullamäe. There's the pick and roll. Kievas. Looks like an easy skill, but it isn't. That little soft, short to mid-range one-hander. That takes some real skill, particularly in a pressure environment like this. Foul's going to be called on Drell. As he fouls Madar. It's going to be quite the shiner for Drell there. Looks like he might even have a stitch in that cut under his right eye. Catching an elbow from Altsi earlier in the game. Madar just glides up high, rolls it off the glass. Drell tries his best, but can't get anything on it. Kullamäe, Drell, 3 points, that's short. Chachashvili brings down the rebound. Ziv now hands it off to Madar. Ziv, free-throw line jumper. It looked like Jyrkatan got a little hand on the ball as Ziv was bringing it up for the shot. That was enough to put him off. Kullamäe is going to pick up the foul against Timor. Out of the game will come Chlea. What a game he's had so far. 3 triples in the game. Kononchuk will come in his place. Sideline ball for Estonia. 5.5 minutes left in this first half. Kullamäe. Stolen away by Ziv though on the roll. Takes a shot to the face. No call from the officials. Clearly Madar wants to drive the baseline, but he's not going to get the opportunity. Timor attacks the basket, kicks it out to Altsi. The shot is long, the rebound knocked out of bounds by Kievas. That will remain Israeli ball on the baseline. Altsi scoops it to Madar, doesn't take the long 3. Timor will. Nails it. That's a big shot by Timor. He has stepped up in a big way when his team has needed him. Game day 2 really did step in, put in a huge amount. 22 points in game day 2 for Timor. Kuulame, long 3, that's short. Rebound falls to Kievas. He does well to hold on to that. He'll get it inside and he'll get the roll. As Estonia fight with everything they've got to hold their lead. Timor now back at the top. Madar looking to attack, shot clock down to 2. He's short. Kuulame stays with it and grabs the rebound. His second rebound of the game. He's going to go all the way, almost throws it away. He gets a lucky bounce off the rim and Kievas is there to scoop it up. 2 fortunate plays really for Estonia, but they say fortune favors the brave. And you would certainly class this Estonian team as brave. They go all out. Kuulame wants the foul. They're not going to get it, but a little tap of hands with the officials. Timeout called here by Coach Bedel-Akmi. Let's jump into the Israeli huddle.
קח את השחקן, וארצי לך לפינה. אנחנו חוזרים. אתה בסדר? איתך, עם רומן. איתך, איתך ואיתך. רגע, רגע, רגע.
Estonia putting everything they can into today's game. They know they must win. That's not even a conversation for them. It's almost how many they're going to win by is the key. If they win by 8 or more, they will go through as group champions and will take on second place. Baseline ball though for Israel as we come back into the action. A 5-point lead with 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this opening half. Ball comes to the top to Timor. He's going to shake. Shot clock down to 3. Pulls up, comes up short with a rebound from Sorkin. In the nick of time, he gets it to go. We are witnessing big play after big play here in Tallinn. These two teams really going at it. Riisma. Kievas for 3. Oh, that's an air ball from Mika Kievas. Straight out of bounds with this one. Here's the play at the other end of the floor as Riisma and Sorkin are wrestling each other. And Sorkin lets go of that one. Well, milliseconds away from being a shot clock violation. Ziv goes to the bench as Hubert comes in for Madar as well. Huber hands it to Timor. Timor skips it back to him. He's open for 3. Oh, that's a way to introduce yourself to the game. Ties it at 32 apiece. Catch and shoot, Roy Hubert. Timor finds him. And that is the key to being an effective sub. To come into the game, hit the ground running. Don't need time to find yourself, you just get in. Estonian timeout. Let's head into their huddle.
Hei, nyt tuleb ne handoffit, me jäämme liiga paljon, kun me vaihdamme, me jäämme liiga kaukele. Siis teine teema on se, tegelikult me aitamme yhden puolen. Se on keerullinen, aga kahden puolella oli se puoli, kes on viimeinen. Mitte se on viskajat. Press break ja jälleen ylävalli. Jälleen ylävalli. Ja, okei. Kõik korras.
Coach Toyala calls the timeout as he feels that Israel are starting to get a handle on this game now, starting to make the game a little bit more of an Israeli-style game. And Estonia need to regather some composure and force the game back the way they need it to be played. A little scrappier, much higher pace, fluid, broken. That's what they're looking for. That's where the crowd will be on their side and push them on. Kullamäe now. Pass inside to Treya. Foul's going to be called on Kravitz. Only the third foul of the quarter for Israel. I think that will be on the floor. A fresh 14 for Estonia to work with. In the corner, Treya again. His fourth three of the game. 4 from 5. Kasper Treya. Only a 2 this time. Inside the line. Timor, hesitation but spills it out of bounds. Estonian ball. Two minutes left in the first half. What a game we've had so far. This one's close. Estonia lead by just 2 points. 7th turnover of the game for Israel. Estonia at 10 as both teams really are pushing defensively hard. Kullamäe. Foul will be called as Huber gets caught in a mismatch down low. Really didn't fancy his chances against Kasper Treya that low in the block, giving up 15 centimeters on him. That puts Israel into the penalty now. Kullamäe sizing up Sorkin, long 2. Not this time for Kullamäe. Did have the mismatch that he wanted against Roman Sorkin, but didn't make the most of it. Kravitz floats it inside, and Sorkin does make the most of the mismatch he has against Kullamäe at the other end of the floor. We are all tied. 34 to Israel, 34 to Estonia. As we edge our way towards the halftime break. Drell now. Riesta, Kullamäe doesn't take the 3. Riesta will. Off right, Sorkin with another rebound, his 3rd board of the game. Ziv. Huber attacks. Riesta with the rebound now. 2-on-1 break, and Kullamäe will get... No, he won't! Oh, what a chase back, but a goaltender's been called. Look at the chase down block, but yeah, it does touch the glass. You have to give a little hat tip, though, to Blazer for going hard, but yeah, easy. Touches the glass, and it's out of bounds at that point. Estonia back out to a 2-point lead. Really is a nip and tuck game between these two as we close out Group A here in Tallinn. After today's game, all attention will shift to Gliwice in Poland for the semi-finals and the final on Friday and Sunday respectively. Kravitz will come back out. Sorkin puts the 3 up. That's short though. Estonia almost inviting him to shoot the 3. Out of all of the weapons that Roman Sorkin has, I suppose that is the least effective. Still can hit the 3 though, Roman Sorkin. We've seen it in this tournament. Overplayed really there by Riisma. And the end of the first half. What a first half we have had here. Couldn't be closer. A 2-point gap between these two teams as they head to the locker rooms to regather their thoughts and come again for a tough 20 minutes still ahead of us. At the half, it's Israel 34, Estonia 36. Here are the shooting statistics. Estonia shooting the ball relatively well from outside, but they've put a lot of shots up. Both teams still getting the majority of their points down low at the bucket. Estonia dominating the rebounding battle between these two, but Israel forcing Estonia into a lot of turnovers in that opening half. Leading all scorers, Treya has 11, including 3 triples. Roman Sorkin leads things for Israel with 9. Remember, this is the final game. Both these teams will want a win to secure their progression. Here are some of the highlights from the second quarter of action. As we see Drell find Treya on the wing for a 3. He's hit 3 3-pointers in this first half and has been one of the most impressive players on the floor. Certainly one of the most consistent. Treya at the half, he has 11 points, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. No other player on either team in double digits. For Estonia, just behind him is Artur Kononchuk, who has 7 points and 4 rebounds. For Israel, they're scoring led by the big man, Roman Sorkin, 9 points and 4 rebounds. And Bar Timur, the captain, 7 points, as well as 1 rebound and 3 assists. But this really was expected to be a close game, and that's exactly what it's been, almost from start to finish. Estonia having the better of the first quarter, having a 10-point lead after about 6 minutes of basketball, but Israel have battled. Coach Bedel-Akmi has got them back on track, and slowly but surely they found their way back into this game. They haven't had a lead yet in this game, but we have been tied up in the second quarter, with Estonia just edging a 2-point lead into the halftime locker room. Timur comes up short in that one, but Sorkin was there to put it back in. Remember, 20 minutes still ahead of us. If Israel win this game, they will go through top of the group, Czech Republic in second. If Estonia win, it will be likely Israel and Estonia go through. But at the half here, Israel 34, Estonia 36.
You need character. You need chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
You win for all.
In Estonia for this Olympic pre-qualification tournament. It's the final day of Group A here in Tallinn. We've been given some wonderful games so far. This is the final one, and still everything up in the air for the two teams who will progress to the semi-finals. Sorkin leading the way, 9 points, 4 rebounds in the first half. Madar with 4 assists as Israel trail by just 2 points at the halftime break. A reminder for Israel, a win and they will qualify as top. If Estonia win by 7 or less, Israel still qualify top of the group. If Estonia win by between 8 and 23 points, then Israel will still qualify, but they will qualify as second place team. However, if Estonia win by 24 points or more, Israel are out. Treyat leading the way for Estonia. He has 3 triples towards his 11 points. Jarrell with 6 rebounds and Kuulame with 4 assists. So for Estonia, a win sees them progress. If they lose, they're out. That's nice and straightforward. It will be Israel and the Czech Republic progressing. But if Estonia win, they will definitely go through. If they win by 1 to 7 points, they will go through in second. If they win by 8 to 23, they will go top. In fact, if they win by 8 or more, they'll finish top of the group, which is absolutely the goal for both of these teams, because they know they want an easier semi-final if they can do. And that semi-final will take place in Gliwice on Friday. The winners of those semi-finals, they'll face off on Sunday in Gliwice in the final in Poland, with the winner securing a spot at the Olympic qualifying tournament next year. Remember, 8 teams came into this tournament here, and only one will still have their chances of being at Paris 2024 still alive by the end of Sunday. It's a cruel mistress, international basketball, but you wouldn't have it any other way. It delivers some wonderful games and some intriguing stories that have developed throughout this tournament. We are now just a few minutes away from the restart of the second half, as both these teams try and lock in. Ian Madar had a phenomenal game day 2. Picked up a little bit of foul trouble here early in this one. Had 2 fouls pretty early, so had to spend a little bit of time on the bench next to Coach Belal Akmi. I know Madar would have rather been on the floor, but he's now in a position to play bigger minutes in the second half. And it really, for me, is going to be the combination of Madar, Sorkin, Timur. It's probably going to be the key 3, realistically, for Israel. For Estonia, it's still tough to pick their key 3. Kuulame will certainly play a huge part, as will Kononchuk. I also have a feeling that Jarrell will step up in this second half, but you can pick anyone in this Estonian roster and they have a chance of putting in a big performance and claiming the win for their team and claiming a spot in the semi-finals. Remember, on the other side of this in Group B is Poland, Hungary, Portugal and Bosnia and Herzegovina. As it stands, they're on a rest day today. Their final game day is tomorrow. But as it stands, Poland top that group 2-0 after picking up wins over Hungary and also Bosnia and Herzegovina. In second place is Bosnia and Herzegovina. They are 1-1. Portugal third with a 1-1 record, and Hungary yet to pick up a win, so they prop up the table 0-2. Fans certainly enjoying themselves. This Estonian crowd have come out in numbers throughout this tournament. A raucous atmosphere at times here to cheer on this Estonian team. Plenty of social media action as well. You do wonder how many of the fans, but the young fans, will eventually don maybe the national team jersey, be ready to go. But we are now about to start the second half, and just a reminder, this is an Olympic pre-qualification tournament. 8 teams fighting it out in Poland and Estonia for 1 place in the Olympic qualification tournament next year, and for a chance to be at the Olympics in Paris next summer. For many basketball players, the absolute pinnacle of their basketball careers. We're gonna try and jump into the huddles as you see the QR code for courtside 1891. We're gonna see if we can listen in to the last words that the coaches have with the teams before the second half, but the fans are back to their seats. They are refreshed and ready to go, and the players will be too. It'll be interesting to see who has the better start here in the second half, because that could be absolutely vital. If one of these teams can get off to a flyer in the second half, like Estonia did in the first quarter, then that could create big problems for the other. Both fives now coming to the floor as we get ready for the start of the second half. Second half underway here in Tallinn, the Olympic pre-qualifier between Israel and Estonia. Olympic dreams on the line right now. Kullamäe almost thrown away. Joel picks it up though. Attacks the paint. Won't get the first score, but the ball is up in the air. That will remain Estonian ball. At the half, Estonia have the 2-point lead. Joel looking like the warrior that he is, patched up after catching an elbow from Altsi in the second quarter and dealing with a cut under his right eye. He's ready to go again though. He's going to attack the basket against Sorkin. Kicks it back out. The 3 is short. Kievas ends up on the floor. He's okay though. He's going to get back to his feet. Great sportsmanship by Madar. That will be Israeli ball though. Let's have a look at the replay on this. They're fighting for the rebound. Sorkin knocks it down. Sorry, not Sorkin, it's Kravitz actually. Knocks it down onto the knee. Everyone's good. We're back in the game. Israel on the floor with Kravitz, Sorkin, Madar, Malaysia and Ziv. Malaysia now trying to find a way to the basket. Almost has it stripped. Ziv. Elbow jumper is good. Kullamäe waits for the screen from Kievas. Steps back for the 2. Big rebound by Ziv. Gets in amongst the trees. Unsportsmanlike foul will be called on Raiesta. That is a silly, silly foul from Sander Raiesta. Pulling Ziv back from behind. No play at the ball. Just tries to stop the play, and that is textbook unsportsmanlike foul. Israel will go to the line for 2 shots, and they will get possession. You can see how frustrated he is with himself there. Hits the first. Yaftach Ziv gives Israel the lead. Unbelievably, their first lead of the game. Connects with the second. Estonia need to be careful now. Remember, a loss for Estonia, and that is that. They are out, and the Czech Republic will go through in second place. Israel in first. Long pass to Madar. Sorkin now looking to shape up against Kievas. Leans inside, gets the roll. Roman Sorkin. By far and away one of the best bigs in this tournament. Foul's going to be called on him though as he reaches in on Kievas. Sideline for Estonia. Israel now with a 4-point lead. Waited long enough for a lead. Will they hold on to it? Drell for three. That's short. Kivas fights hard. It falls back to Riesta. He'll get the roll. And you can almost feel the relief in the crowd. Every time something goes the way of the Estonian team. Kravitz out to Sorkin. Batted away, it falls back though to Kravitz. He hits the big shot, that's a three. Certainly the brighter start to this second half from Israel. Kivas in the low post. Goes to the right hand, comes off way off target. Really feel like Israel are now starting to take control of the game. Blocking foul will be called on Kuulamäe. Worrying signs in the opening 3 minutes of this second half. Here was the three from Kravitz. What a game he's having today. 9 points now. 80% from the field for Yair Kravitz. Into the game, though, comes the hot hand for Estonia. Tlea, 4 from 5 for his 11 points. Out of the game goes Kivas. Toom has also come in for Riesta. Early changes from coach Toyala. Madar backs it out. Into Sorkin. Sorkin against Treya. And I'm not sure that Estonia are going to be able to stop Roman Sorkin straight up one-on-one. I think they're going to have to run something that doubles across to him or denies him the ball in the first place altogether. That is bread and butter for Roman Sorkin. It doesn't get much more straightforward than that for him. Timeout called. Let's head into the Estonian huddle.
Pörkame, võtame jumpereid. Only jump shot. Ühtegi läbimurdmist ei tule, sellepärast meil palli ei liigu äärelt teisel. Saab saada palli liikuma kiiremini. Saame stoppi, jooksame. Ja siis on peab rohkem korvid pool. Press play. Üleval, okei, üleval. Aga kaitseks, hey, let's go.
Estonia have led this game but all but 3.5 minutes. They now find themselves on the wrong side of a 7-point deficit. And their chances of being at Paris 2024 hang by a thread. A loss for Estonia sees Israel and the Czech Republic progress to the semi-finals on Friday. Kuulamäe brings it up over the half. Drell now, not quite got his rhythm. You wonder how much the cut under the eye has had its impact. Treya draws a double team. Kuulamäe short. Rebound bounces out. And Estonia at the moment quite stagnant offensively. I wonder if fatigue's playing a part. This is 3 games in 4 days. Into the hands of Blazer, rattles the 3, and you saw Coach Toyala there behind. Hands to the air going, what are we doing? No chase out, first double-digit lead of the game for Israel, and Estonia are starting to crumble now. A 14-2 first 4 minutes to this third quarter for Israel. Drell bounces it out of bounds. It will remain Estonian ball. Looking a little bit like the pop star Nelly there with the plaster under his eye. So we see the Blazer 3 from the wing. Almost stolen away. Treya will get it away and draw the foul. No, shot clock violation. Madar almost called for his 3rd foul. A little worry there. You could feel it off him. Relief that he didn't foul Treya as the shot clock was expiring. Blazer. Madar loses it. Where's it ending up? Into the hands of Treya, and he'll find a teammate. Foul's going to be called on Kravitz. That's a smart foul. He stops the break without getting an unsportsmanlike. Remember, if you want to join in on the conversation on social media, use hashtag FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament. That will get you into the conversation. Israel with a 10-point lead, 15.5 minutes left in this game, 15.5 minutes left in Group A. Jarrell looks like he wants the 3, but he'll pass it away instead. Treya double teamed. Toom now into the low post, an easy steal for Madar. Ziv has it stolen away. 2-on-1 break now for Jarrell against Madar. He's fouled hard. Madar goes to check, does he, on Jarrell? Jarrell still on the floor. That hurt. Here's the steal, and it sparks the breakaway. Jarrell looking to go strong. Oh, that is a tough foul. He's gone for the ball, to be fair to Madar. Does get a lot of the ball, but gets even more. Oh, in fact, does he? It's a huge amount of Jarrell. Foul is called, and they will review to see if it should be upgraded. Don't think it required a coach's challenge. It didn't. The officials just want to review it. They'll go to the video now and have a look at the replays. This is Jarrell attacking the basket. Not a huge fan of players that run across the front of players driving. I'm not going to lie. It really does up the danger level of your defense when you just run across the front of a player. For me, you either get in front and take a stand, meet them at the rim, or just let them score. That running across a player, yeah, I'm wondering if there's a point where the conversation's had about where that sits within the rules. Because you really have no way of safeguarding the player that you foul. Let's see what the officials say, though. They're going to be working on the rules that they have right now for it. Was there a play at the ball? Do they consider it to be somewhat dangerous? Upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul. Estonia will get 2 shots, and they will get possession. I don't think Madar thinks it was an unsportsmanlike foul. Jarrell back to his feet. Certainly been in the wars today, Henry Jarrell. I think the official explaining to him that you're cutting across him and it becomes dangerous. I presume it comes under the excessive or hard contact caused by a player in an effort to play the ball or an opponent. Jarrell hits both. That is a big trip to the free throw line for Estonia and for Jarrell. He'll head to the bench, though, to regain his composure as Riesma comes in. Possession to Estonia now as well. A real chance to bring this back, maybe to a 2-possession ball game. Koulame at the top. Kononchuk, and he hits it. Is it time for Artur Kononchuk to step up? Slightly quiet game by his standards so far. 9 points and 4 rebounds. Thrown away, and a turnover. And just like that, and this is why we love it, momentum completely swings from one side to the other. There's the little fading jumper. That is a tough shot from Kononchuk. To the bench will head Ziv, as it's time for Israel to feel the pressure. Their lead is down to 6. Treya kicks it out. Toom will step in. Right-hand floater is heavy. Long rebound picked up, though, by Treya. Kullamäe against Sorkin. There's the mismatch. What will Kullamäe do this time? Passes it away. Riesma loses his footing, but gets a pass away. 3 goes up. It's short. Where's the rebound? It's in the hands of Israel. That is a tough rebound from Ozblazer. Foul has been called, I think, on Riesma. What a game we've got here. This is the way to close out a group stage. Absolutely love it. 14 minutes left. It's a shame it's not 40 the way this game's being played. Israel up by 6. Sorkin with the screen at the top for Madar. Blazer tries to drive the baseline. The door's closed on him, though. Sorkin, long 2, it's short. Kravitz grabs the rebound. He had no right to take that. Yair Kravitz really steps in. Madar for 3. Long rebound this time, though. Kononchuk pulls it in. And the score along the baseline. Hugo Toom. Estonia within 4. Madar attacks the basket. Kononchuk called for the foul on the floor. That'll be the 4th team foul of the quarter on Estonia. They're now in the penalty. Israel still with just 3 team fouls. Double change. As we're going to see Altzi come into the game, and I think Huber as well, as Madar goes to the bench. Baseline ball, also out of the game goes Blazer. Here come Israel, looking to extend this lead back out again. Timor inside, Sorkin. Foul's going to be called. It's on the floor, though, but Estonia are in the penalty, so Sorkin will go to the free throw line. Sorkin a real handful. He's 1 from 2 from the line so far today. 10 from 13 across the tournament. Rattles home the first. And this game hangs on the knife edge right now. Sorkin up to 14 points in today's game. Misses the second, though. Israel's lead stays at 5. Kullamäe, strong move, but not strong enough. Oh, they get it back, and that is a huge move by Toom, the 20-year-old. Goes hard on the O-board and goes straight back up. Draws the foul, gets the score. Kullamäe misses. Treya fighting for it. Toom scoops up the scraps and gets the score. There he is, right time, right place. At the line for the bonus, rims out. Altzi just out muscles for the rebound. Israel's lead down to 3. 2.5 minutes of the third left. Timor shaping up against Treya. The pass is off target though, as Sorkin is trying to establish down low. Into the game comes Yaftach Ziv. Kravitz comes out. Sorkin also takes a seat as Chachashvili enters the action again. Koulame just saves it. Toom. Foul is going to be called on Timor, I think. Both teams in the penalty. So that will send Toom to the line for shots. Gets the first to rattle in. 5 points now for Hugo Toom. Huge amount of pressure on the shoulders of the 20-year-old. It's the second though. 6 points now. And more importantly for Estonia, they are back within 1. Re-entering the action, Sander Raesta. Koulame goes to the bench. Ziv now. Backs it out to attack Treya. Treya offers up the defense. Ziv really created the space he wanted. The finish just wasn't quite right. Raesta attacks the basket. Finger roll for the score. Unorthodox, but points are points. Estonia back in the lead. Timor, step back, 3-ball. Rebound, Raesta. Treya now will slow it down. Oh, and throw it away. It's a poor pass, but Coach Toyala likes the energy his team are bringing to the game right now. Look at this finger roll. Look at the whip to get it to just kiss the front of the rim and almost take itself over. Love it. Big play from a big player. 1 minute and 5 left in this quarter. Sideline ball for Israel. They trail by a single point. Absolute roller coaster of a game here to close out Group A. Madar to Timor. The officials called something here. Foul has been called. Let's have a look. Is it Risma trying to come past the screen? Yeah, I think it is. Altzi up the line, short with the first. Second though to try and tie the game here. Does get the second to go, and we are tied at 50 apiece. Final minute of this third quarter. A little bit of pressure here from Israel just to slow Estonia down. Koritsky into the game. He's coming for Madar. Risma attacks the basket, loses the handle, recovers it though in the nick of time and gets the score. The crowd are really in this one, lifting their team up tired legs are something that Estonia will not feel with this crowd. Ziv inside, Altzi off the glass, misguided off the paint, off the perspex, and Estonia eventually come away with it. Final play of this third quarter. Estonia likely to enter the fourth with a lead. It's likely to be the same 2-point lead. They entered the third. Treya, he's short. Chachashvili will scoop it, but that is the end of the third quarter. Again, very little separating these two teams. With 10 minutes to play, it's Israel 50, Estonia 52. Here are the shooting stats. Both teams looking to go to work inside, looking to attack the basket for their points. Estonia with that narrow 2-point lead to take into the final quarter. Here are the top plays of the third quarter. And what a third quarter that was. Wow, that was a roller coaster of a third quarter. Israel continue to battle their way back into this game. They hadn't had a lead all game, and then just like that, in the blink of an eye, they had a 10-point lead. Unbelievable 20-point swing in favor of Israel. We then have a 12-point swing back towards Estonia. This game has been thrilling from start to finish. And the final quarter, you have a feeling, is just going to go up the gears and provide even more drama. Remember the situation. Israel win. It is Israel and the Czech Republic who will progress. Israel in first, Czech Republic in second. If Estonia win by 1 to 7 points, it will be Estonia in second, Israel in first. Czech Republic go out. If they win by between 8 and 23 points, it will be Estonia in first, Israel in second, and the Czech Republic will also go out. If Estonia win by 24 or more points, then it will be Estonia in first, Czech Republic in second, and Israel who will go out. They're your permutations. I think first things first for both of these teams. They want to come away with the win. That is the first thing and the only thing on their minds. Israel win, they're through. Estonia win, they're through. The points permutation only really affects the Czech Republic and those fans that are sitting watching this one right now. Both teams coming back to the floor. Paris 2024, that's what we're here for. This is an Olympic pre-qualification tournament. Both of these teams could make it through to the semi-finals, or one of them, their dreams of the Olympics next year may come to an end at the final buzzer. Doesn't get much more dramatic than that. Sorkin hands it away to Timur. Timur tries to back up Rayesta. Shot clock down to 6. Madar, free throw line jumper is fouled by Rizma. Madar will go to the free throw line for 2. There's the foul. I think Coach Toyala potentially asking about a 3-second violation. Israeli bigs camping out in the paint. Madar hits the first, back at the line for the second, and a chance to tie this game. Madar really has struggled to get anything going offensively today. He has drawn a lot of defensive attention though. Just one field goal. And now he is staying on 4 points, and Estonia will hold on to their 1-point lead. Kulamay. Well, Isma draws the foul from Kravitz. That one's on the floor, so it'll just be a fresh 14 for Estonia to work with. Kievas hands it back to Kullamäe at the top. Inside, Riisma gets the score. Estonia are a team on this floor. Everything the positive that's come for Estonia in this tournament has come through their strength as a team. How they lean on each other, how different players step up in different situations. Huge credit to Coach Toijala and his coaching team for bringing this unity together. The cohesion in this roster is impressive. Kullamäe looks for the cut. Perfectly placed pass to Riisma as he locks out Timor, uses that size advantage. That's 9 centimeters over Bar Timor. As it stands, the Czech Republic will go out if the result stands like this. Israel will go through top, Estonia in second. Bar Timor, little shake, little shuffle, goes in. Goes for the reverse layup, foul is called. Timor will go to the line for 2 shots. I think Riisma is called for the foul. Let's have a look. He steps across to help. Yes, all right, cool. Not sure what he's complaining about there. Timor now at the line for shots. 3rd team foul of the quarter for Estonia, and Riisma's 4th personal. Few headaches there for Coach Toijala, but Drell comes back into the game for Estonia. Timor hits the first of his 2. 8 points for him now. And the second. Israel back to within a single point here in Tallinn. You have a feeling Israel are relatively comfortable that they know they're going to be in the semi-finals now. It's unlikely they're going to lose by 24 points or more. Into the corner, Kononchuk comes up short, rebound by Sorkin. And with that in mind, it's now for Israel to fight to be top. And they need to no more than lose by 7 points. If they lose by 8, they'll drop down into 2nd spot. Catch and shoot, corner 3, no good. Sorkin, another rebound. Dominating the glass right now, Roman Sorkin. Blazer goes back to Kravitz. Kravitz drives down the middle of the paint. It's swatted away, and it takes 2 Estonian defenders to force Sorkin away. Drell now. Kullamäe. Kievas sets the screen for Kullamäe. Riesta dumps it inside to Kievas. He's fouled by Sorkin. Sorkin's not happy with the call. Let's have a look at the replay. Kievas got the advantage. Well, firstly, there's a hand on Sorkin's back, pulls on his shirt and hits his wrist. Take your pick of what 3 actions that Sorkin did then that was a foul, because all 3 of them were. Pleading his innocence, but heading to the line will be Kievas. As Riesta goes to the bench and Treya comes in. And this is the joy for Coach Toijala. Has really even quality across his roster, can rotate heavily without a drop in tempo, IQ or quality. The first is good for Kievas from the free throw line. 7 points, 4 rebounds for Mikael Kievas. And the second is good. That is composure personified from Kievas. Three-point lead now for Estonia, and for Estonia, they want to push on. They want to not only win the game, they want to be top of the groups. They want an 8-point win, remember. That's what they're looking for. The Czech Republic fans out there right now, you must be cheering on Israel as hard as you possibly can. It feels like the only way that the Czech Republic make it to the semi-finals now will be if Israel win this game. Madar inside, swatted away. Drell steps down to him and gives him a little look. Madar, a right smile on his face. Henry Gel just puffs his chest out a little. He's certainly battle-worn today. Sorkin, double team comes to him. It doesn't matter to Roman Sorkin. He is a man on a mission right now. 16 points for Roman Sorkin alongside 6 rebounds. Estonia's lead trimmed back to the single point again. Kullamäe. Treya. 3 seconds. Drell has it stripped away. What hands by Timor. Israeli captain. Lob pass. Sorkin on the alley-oop. And just like that, Israel take the lead. Here's the lob pass. Here's the hammer. Israel in the lead, and Estonia at this rate on their way out. Drell, short, Madar, rebound. Estonia have to win this game. If they don't, the Czech Republic will be in the semi-finals. Madar, short, rebound, pulled in by Kononchuk. Sixth rebound of the game for Artur Kononchuk. Kullamäe, no. Kievas, big rebound. Gets it out to Drell. Treya, corner pocket 3. Oh, Treya with the triple. That is real ice cold composure from Treya. Drell with the pass. Treya sets his feet, drops the 3 ball. Estonia out to a 2-point lead. Coach Bedel-Akmi calls a timeout. Let's head into the Israeli huddle.
אל תחליפו עם רומן עכשיו את הפיק אנד רול, אוקיי? טיפה עזרה ותישאר עם הגבוה. 5 שניות לסוף, גם לא. אנחנו סתם רוצים 2 שעות על זה. אנחנו צריכים אותו בריבאונד גם. בסדר? היי! 5 דקות, 5.5 דקות. תחסן עכשיו. אנחנו הולכים לבר, אוקיי? ים, עוז. כן, ים, עוז. רומן, דרביץ, בסדר? סטגר, בר, אתה פה. אוקיי? חכה בר, אל תמהר. עוז, אתה מגיע ראשון לבר? כן, עושה ופותח, החוצה. יכול להיות שפה יהיה חילוף, ואז הוא פנוי. לך על רומן, תעמוד מפעל ותפוס עמדה.
What a game we have. The highlights you get to watch. Absolutely top draw. Kasper Treya, 4 from 5 from downtown for his 14 points. 6 rebounds as well. The 23-year-old has stepped up in the biggest of games here. 5:37 to play. Estonia up by 3. As it stands, Israel and Estonia will progress to the semi-finals. Czech Republic will exit at the group stage. Timor down into Sorkin. Madar into Sorkin. The lob pass, though, is almost intercepted. It'll be a shot clock violation. So Estonia will get the ball anyway. Israel's offense there looking a little lost. The only thing that looked like they knew they wanted to do was get the ball inside to the big man, and they weren't able to do it. Drell now going up against Madar. Treya sets the screen, comes back away with it. Kononchuk, short corner 2. Doubles Estonia's lead as we enter the final 5 minutes of the game. 11 points, 6 rebounds now for Artur Kononchuk. Foul will be called, blocking foul on Treya. Estonia in the penalty. So that will give Israel easy points from the free throw line, or at least the opportunity for easy points. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, it's the right call. Treyer's just trying to bump the cutter and almost floors Madar as he steps across. Riesma comes in. He's on 4 fouls though. Madar at the line, pressure on his shoulders, and he just shrugs it off. Nails the first. Koulame is the player to make way for Riesma. The half-touch Ziv is about to come back in, probably for Madar. It's the extra. He'll now go to the bench as Ziv comes in. Riesma gets it over the half, draws the foul off Blazer. Only the 3rd foul of the quarter though for Israel, so still not even the penalty after that foul. Sideline ball for Estonia. This is going to be a long 4 minutes and 39 if you're an Estonian or Czech Republic fan. Maybe even so if you're an Israeli fan as well. Kononchuk for 3. Little short. Rebound pulled down by Sorkin. 7th rebound of the game, just 3 short of a double-double. He's got 18 points as well as those 7 rebounds. Timor now at the top. Step back 3, ball goes up. Oh, bar Timor. That is what a captain is made of. Sucks the air out of the arena. The crowd go quiet. Israel back in the lead. Treyer, skip pass. Kononchuk will step in for the long 2. That's short though. And now Estonia struggling to get anything going. Fatigue will certainly be starting to play its part. Ziv waits for the screen. There's the roll by Sorkin. Ziv for 3. Not this time. Drell with the rebound. Estonia just down by 1 point. Oh no, Riesma spilt it to Ziv, but he's blocked it. That is a hell of a play. Sorry, it wasn't Ziv, it was Kravitz. Drell. Oh, and Toom goes in. No good. Wow. Look at Toom go. No fear shown at all from Hugo Toom. Look at the chase back from Riesma. Kravitz goes up for the layup. And Riesma slaps it off the glass. That's a good no call by the officials. Kravitz was asking for basket interference. The officials say no. Riesma got to the ball before the ball hit the backboard. Absolutely good call from the officials. Toom now at the line. This is the first. Pressure builds. A lot for a 20-year-old to take on his shoulders. Back at the line. His team have got him, though. You feel that unity in this team. It's the second to tie the game. 3 minutes 11 left. We are tied at 62 apiece. Timor. Altzi, long 2, no good. Ziv picks it up. Oh, and Timor lets it slip through his hands. The veteran makes the mistake, thinking about what he was going to do before he even had hold of the ball. Mistakes happen to the greatest players. I think that's what you can learn from that one. Look, he was ready to attack and hadn't even caught the ball yet. Head in the hands. Treya. Oh, sneaks through, but he's rejected by Sorkin. 5-on-4 break now for Israel. Will they capitalize? They skip it to the weak side. Quick ball movement here. Artsy for three. Short. Where's the rebound? Sorkin somehow, but steps out of bounds. The drama in this game. Every time you think it kind of hits fever pitch, it finds another level. That's great work, really, from Treya, just trying to box Sorkin out. That's a good call by the officials as well. Toe on the line. Chase down block from Sorkin at the other end. Wow, I love this game. First block of the game for Sorkin. Backdoor cut, Riesma, the easiest of scores. Timeout called here in the arena. Just slips through the defense. Artsy overcommits. Riesma makes him pay. Just a misread from Artsy, please. Timeout called by Israel. Let's listen to Coach Bedel-Akmi.
יש לנו דלת אחורית, לוקחים דלת אחורית. אם רומן לא יכול לקבל את הכדור, או לא יכול למסור, לחתוך, והבא מגיע.
בוא נשתמש בזה, בוא נשתמש, סוויג, רומן, תחסום כמו שצריך. אובר, הלו, אובר, פה, חיתוך ראשון.
מה אמר? יש לנו לאט מהחיתוך הזה. סבלנות, הסריקות של ארצי היו טובות. עכשיו, אם אפשר לקחת פאול, עדיף לנו, אוקיי? אנחנו צריכים עצירה אחרי זה, אחרי שעשינו סל. 42.
This has been nip and tuck the entire game with 2 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. Estonia have a 2-point lead. If the game were to end right now, it would be Israel going through top, Estonia in second, Czech Republic and North Macedonia exiting at the group stage. Estonia must win to go through to the semi-finals. If they lose, they are out and the Czech Republic will go through in second place, Israel in first. Remember, this is all to keep the Olympic dream alive. Huber to Madar. Madar, spin move. With the roll, rebound for Ayesta. How hard will Estonia attack? Will there be a little bit of time management? I wouldn't imagine so just yet. Treya. Oh, and one! Kasper Treya having the game of his life here in Tallinn today. That is unreal. Everything Kasper Treya touches turns to gold right now. How does he get this to go? Falling out of bounds, gets the score. Look at the celebrations. They're not quite there yet, but they are almost there. Within touching distance of the semi-finals. Four-point lead. Treya at the line for the extra. First trip to the free throw line today. And he misses. The lead stays at 4 for Estonia. 90 seconds left. What more twists and turns does this game have? Timur backs it out. Surely they're looking for Sorkin in the low post. They're working hard to find him. The shot goes up. Oh, he rattles home a huge three. Timur just sucked the air out of the arena. Estonia still with a 1-point lead as we're about to creep into the last minute of the game. Treya doesn't take the three. Drell will. No, it's short. Timur picks up the rebound for Israel now. Backs it up. Sorkin fighting for position. Timor fancies chances against Treya, attacks hard, kicks it out. 5 left on the shot clock. Madar, sidestep, 3, off target. Final 30 seconds of the game. Estonia have the 1-point lead. I think a technical foul has been called on Madar. What a crazy time to get it, and it's him out of the game. He picked up an unsportsmanlike earlier. He's now got a technical foul. Jan Madar has been thrown out of the game. And that is the other side of the equation with a young player, just 22 years of age. He's lost his head, and that is him done. He'll have to leave the court. Won't even be allowed to stay on the bench for this one. He'll have to go back to the changing room. Surely that is him out of the game. The officials, I think, are just checking. Isma will come in. That is surely Madar out of the game, right? Yeah, he's being sent back to the locker room. Estonia up by 1. They have possession and they have a technical free throw to take. Jan Madar making the long, lonely walk back to the locker room. Part of his impetuous nature is part of his power. But right now, it has cost them. He is a clutch player with 24.8 seconds to play and a game on the line. At the line, Kononchuk. The arena goes silent. Gets the roll. Estonia out to a 2-point lead. If they can score now and push it out to a 2-possession game, that would be enough, surely. Coach Toyala. Isma to inbound. 24.8 seconds remaining. Koulame waits for the screen, does he? Waits to burn some clock down. Will shape up. Oh, loses the handle. That's a poor play by Koulame. Now it is advantage to Israel. 8 seconds. Will they shoot the 3 for the game? Will they take us to overtime? Timor shakes, bakes, puts it up. Doesn't get the score. Estonia will progress to the semi-finals. Alongside Israel, the Czech Republic are eliminated at the group stage. Absolute rapture here in Tallinn. The joy in the crowd is palpable. What a game. What a game. What a tournament group stage we've had here in Tallinn. The crowd have been given everything and they will see their team progress. The final score is Israel 65, Estonia 67. Rightfully so, the crowd are on their feet and chanting their hearts out for the home team. Estonian Olympic dreams are still alive. They will progress through to the semi-finals. They will go through in second place. Israel will go through too as leaders from Group A. Out goes the Czech Republic in third place and North Macedonia in fourth. There's your shooting percentages. Enjoy them if you want. For once, stats do not tell you the story of this game. I love my stats, but I love this game more. What a roller coaster of a game we've had here in Tallinn to close out the group. A very proud Coach Toyala on the sidelines, who will now prepare for a semi-final on Friday. And that semi-final will be in Gliwice in Poland. They won't find out their opponents until tomorrow evening. The crowd are enjoying themselves here as the fans have some relief. They keep that Olympic hope alive. Can they push all the way? Remember, they're through to the semi-finals, but they still have to work hard to come away with a spot in the qualifying tournament. They're into the final four though, and that is all you can do at this group stage. Get your spot in those semi-finals. What a fourth quarter. What a game. Second half tied 31 apiece. The third quarter was 16 each. The fourth quarter was 15 each. Unbelievable from these two teams. It's been a joy to watch. I'm not going to lie, as a neutral, absolutely wonderful. I'm sure if you're an Israeli fan or an Estonian fan, or even a Czech Republic fan, not such an enjoyable game to watch. Particularly if you are a Czech Republic fan. It looked like they'd done enough. They picked up a win on the opening day against Estonia. They then secured the win against Macedonia. But now they were in a three-way head-to-head. Estonia, Israel, and the Czech Republic all on a 2-win, 1-loss record. And down to the points difference between the three in the games between those three. That is how Estonia and Israel will progress. The Czech Republic exiting at the group stage on points difference in a three-way head-to-head. Absolute heartbreak for them, but euphoria for both Israel and Estonia, as their chances of being at Paris 2024 are still alive. Big games across the board in this Estonian team, none more so than Kasper Treyer. Gets blocked there, but one of very few missed opportunities. He ended up with 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. Only one other Estonian in double digits. Kononchuk had 12 points and 6 rebounds. As for Israel, they also had 2 players hitting the double-digit milestone. Roman Sorkin with 18 points and 9 rebounds, and Bar Timur with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. But that is the joy that every single Estonian in this arena has shown at the final buzzer, as the Estonian team will now make their way to Poland, to Gliwice, where they will face whoever tops Group B. At the moment, it looks like it might very well be Poland, as they sit on a 2-0 record, but the final games for Group B don't take place till tomorrow. This is our final group table. As you can see, 3 teams on the same record, 2 wins, 1 loss, but Israel and Estonia will progress on points difference. The final score here in Tallinn is Israel 65, Estonia 67. That is the way to close out a group stage. Pure joy. Thank you so much for joining me here in Tallinn.